Hey, howdy, hey, back at it again with another tier list. I'm bored and I really like doing these. This is for all the Pokemon starter final evolutions. It's going to be a mix of do I find them aesthetically pleasing, and it's going to also take into account how strong I think they are. I'm not a Pokemon expert. I know the original 250, that's gold and silver. I know all of them, but I'm not really as familiar with the later ones. But I mean, I played most of the games. I only missed out on like Diamond and Pearl and Black and White 2. Those are the ones I missed out on. But I can still rate them based on how cool they look, and I will be doing that. Anyway, let's get started. Samurott, immediately S tier. I love him. I think he looks super, super cool and unique. I understand he's also pretty strong. I kind of also have a bit of a bias towards water-type Pokemon. I don't know why. I just sort of do. But Samurott, immediate S tier. There we go. Rillaboom. Rillaboom is a solid B. I like him. He's the starter I picked in Sword and Shield, but I put him in the box, like, real quick, and just caught all the other more interesting looking Pokemon. I didn't really use a starter, my starter, who was Rillaboom in Sword and Shield all that much. I don't know why I didn't. I just wasn't feeling it. Oh, it was because he was single type. All of the Sword Shield starters are single type only. And that's super fucking lame. But, I mean, there's more single types on this list. You got Blastoise, of course. It doesn't really matter. It's fine. It's fine. Let's keep going. Torterra. Torterra's an A. He's pretty cool looking. He's got that tree coming out of him. He looks super tough. He's like a super dinosaur tree monster. He's friggin' awesome. I also think he's pretty strong. Can he learn Earthquake? I think he can, and as we know, Earthquake is the best move in the fucking game. By far. Delphox. That's, she looks a little bit too weird for me. And I really like the spellcaster slash witch aesthetic she's got going on. But I think she's way too like furry bait a little bit. And like she's got these big patches of fur on her that really don't help her that much. I mean, don't help her like how she looks that much, in my opinion. I don't like the look of her. I think she's got too much extra fur on her. That's all I got to say about that. Feraligatr, nice, simple, easy, cool as hell. Love Feraligatr. I know you're like, Rillaboom looks cooler than Feraligatr. He's way more interesting. I don't care. Feraligatr's awesome. And once again, I'm biased towards water types. And I told you that ahead of time so you'd get used to it and prepare yourself. But I don't think you're preparing yourself well enough. You have to prepare yourself for my biased nature against water types because I wanted to be a rebel and not jump on Charizard's dick. Anyway, coming up next, Typhlosion. Typhlosion's also an A. I really like Typhlosion. He's cool. Now some of you are saying, oh, he's got that Gen 2 bias. He's a Gen 2er. You're right, I am a Gen 2er. Gen 2er, Pokemon Gold Silver is like one of my favorite games of all time. So of course I'm going to be slightly biased towards it. But I really like Typhlosion, even though he's a single type. He looks so violent and like more aggressive than a lot of the other Pokemon do, period. And I like that about him. He's always screaming. He's like, "Argh!" And he's got that fire-like mane going on. It's really sick. Sceptile, this one can fuck off. I really don't like it. I think he looks lame. I hate his tail. I'm not a huge fan of grass Pokemon. Well, I can't say that considering what's coming up. But I just don't like him all that much, sadly. Moving on, I don't think he's that worth talking about. Decidueye is an S tier. Look at that friggin', look how cool he looks. He looks amazing, and his special attack where he, like, basically lifts his wing and shoots a bow and arrow. Friggin' sick. What a cool looking Pokemon. I also like birds when it comes to Pokemon. For some reason, the birds are always the ones that, like, stick out to me. You'd think with my channel profile, it would be like whales and dolphins. Oh my god, is that why I'm biased towards water? Because I got the beluga whale as my channel icon? Beluga whale having to get smoked at? I don't know. Let's find out. Anyway, coming up next, Empoleon. He's a solid A too. Love him. You might think his little crown he's got going on is a little stupid. I think it's cool. It's like a trident. He can like headbutt people. He's also steel type, which is cool that he's a dual type Pokemon. I think he's Diamond and Pearl. So if they do the Diamond and Pearl remakes, I'm definitely going to be taking good old Empoleon here. Let's see, Greninja. Greninja is another A. Another A for me, because he's an awesome ninja boy. Not doy. A ninja boy. He's friggin' cool. His tongue is the ninja scarf, which is kinda stupid, also kind of awesome. He's also in Smash Brothers, which he deserves to be because he's so sick. He's so much cooler than the other ones who came out with him. Okay, Emboar. Emboar is a D. I hate Emboar. Emboar is stupid looking. Emboar is just fat and ugly. He probably smells bad. He probably doesn't pay his taxes. He probably has a whole bunch of child support payments he's ran away from and refuses to honor. I don't like Emboar much at all. Swampert. Swampert is a solid A, in my opinion. Really like Swampert. Swampert's pretty freaking cool. Swampert's pretty sick. A lot of these are A, because a lot of the designs are really good in Pokemon. Like, I don't think there are a whole bunch of terrible designs. I mean, you got shit like Dunsparce. You know? Oh, wait, I should actually put Emboar in terrible, shouldn't I? I think I will. It would put you in terrible, too. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Swampert, awesome. Love him. Meganium? Meganium's just a dinosaur with a little leaves around her neck. That's not all that interesting. That's not all that cool. She's got two little alien antennas, so that's neat, I guess. But she's just a Brontosaurus wearing a flower. Not very cool, in my opinion. Not very cool indeed. Charizard. Gonna put Charizard at C because he's just a dragon. That's it. That's all he is. If I were looking at Mega Evolutions, I would probably put one of them higher. But we're not looking at Mega Evolutions, we're just looking at final stage starters. And Charizard, I mean, he's classic, he's cool, but I just don't see the appeal, especially when you consider somebody he's going to go up against later on. That's my opinion. Inteleon. Inteleon is a solid B. It's looking like the Sword and Shield boys are going to be Bs. Not this one, let me tell you that much for free. But Inteleon's cool. He's got that spy motif. He's got a whole bunch going on. He's pretty sick. I don't think he's A or S tier quality, but I do like Inteleon a bit. I don't love him. Primarina, guess what? Primarina, the only water type on this list who I'm putting in last. I hate how Primarina looks. I hate everything about it. I can't go into detail. I just, looking at it is like, no. Something about it. Something about it, it just shakes me to my core and makes me not want to rate it high. I can't explain it. I can't put it into words, but I just don't like Primarina. Anyway, Blaziken. Blaziken's a solid B. Blaziken's cool. Blaziken, he's good. Looks like he's got the big old pants on. He's a burb. That's sick. He's strong. He's fire and fighting. Then again, there's like 16 fire and fighting starters, aren't there? But he's cool. I like Blaziken. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put Blaziken down here because I don't even think he's the cooler of the firefighting types. Raboot can go down here. Don't like him. Don't like him one bit. I think he's lame. I think he looks like a shitty mid-stage Digimon as opposed to a Pokemon, which is fine, but like, I don't like the aesthetic. I don't like the humanoid-looking Pokemon all that much. I like them when they're monsters. That's how I like them. Venusaur? Venusaur is C. Venusaur is a solid C. Really like Venusaur. Not really like, but I can tolerate Venusaur because he's cool. He's one of the OGs, so you can't, like, rate him that bad. That big old flower on his back, it's pretty cool. I like how it steadily, the flower on the back gets bigger and bigger as he evolves. He really feels like he's a Pokemon that evolves in a nice, like, linear fashion that makes sense. There's that. Infernap. I like Infernap. I'm putting him up here. He's pretty cool. He's a fire monkey, and he's firefighting, and he's kicking ass, and he's taking names. And they all call him down at the place Rick James. What are you gonna do? Pretty sick. Thank you, Infernap. Incineroar. Incineroar is cool. I like Incineroar a lot. Incineroar is pretty sick, my friends. I don't know what to say. He's a big old wrestler cat. He's a professional wrestler. If he's a cat, he's a professional wrestler. Laugh. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's funny. That's the kind of shit you get when you subscribe to this channel and follow my content. I upload every day, at least 2 videos usually. Anyway, moving on to this thing that I forget its name. That's a D. Don't like it. It's just a snake. It's just a serpent. It's got stupid little leaves on it. That's not too special. It's just, I don't know, there are better grass types and there are better just Pokemon in general. Don't like them. Blastoise, you know where Blastoise is going. He's a fucking turtle with like tank cannons on his shell. That's fucking sick. That's the coolest shit ever. If you don't think that's the coolest shit ever, you can get out of my face. Because that is so cool. Man, when I was a kid, everybody's like, well, Charizard. And I see Blastoise and I'm like, how can you not pick him? How can you not pick him? Look at him. He's a friggin' tank. He's awesome. He's got a lot of defense. He can hydro pump out of the fucking cannons. It's super sick. And then we got this awful piece of shit, which I'm putting in, like, way at the bottom. Terrible tier. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I don't even remember its name, but it's so ugly and I don't like it. Anyway, it looks like that's the tier list. Get a good look at it. We got Samurott, Decidueye, then we got Torterra, Feraligatr, Typhlosion, Empoleon, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, get a look at it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you going to be like the people on my Zelda video and tell me this is the worst tier list ever? And then 1 or 2 of you are going to say like I'm a stupid piece of shit and I should kill myself. And I'm like, ha 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 ha, whoa. And I have to delete that comment. Don't make me delete your comments. Say nice things. That's all you gotta do. But anyway, did you like the video? Let me know in the comments, really. Like, for real. I want to have a discussion with people how you rank these guys. I think it's... a lot of people are going to have a lot of different opinions. That's what makes it so interesting. But anyway, if you liked the video, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It would help out my channel so much. You can also follow me on Twitter. You can also check out the other content I got here on this channel. I got a lot of it. I got over 200 videos. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your little old day, and I'll see you next time for whatever I decide to do and you decide to watch. Thanks. Bye.